I get lonely too. Just like you, I get lonely too.
Morning friends, welcome back to another vlog. It is Sunday morning and I'm setting you up in DK's bathroom because today I'm going to be sharing with you guys just like my Sunday reset and some skincare. I've been talking about this in some other vlogs and I just want to show you guys my skincare tips, my secrets, my beauty maintenance that I'm gonna have to do, especially to this hair. So I figured why not? Brush my teeth, kind of splash some water on my face, and I'm ready to go. So for most of today's vlog, I want to show you guys a bunch of different products and just talk through like how I take care of my skin because it's really been a trial and error process. Like I'm not gonna lie, I am very pleased with the status of my skin right now. I have no makeup on, no nothing. You can see it's very clear, and this is what I aim for all the time. I always aim for clear, glowy skin. I hate that sometimes I'm like a little bit too oily, but that's what comes with glass skin, guys. So I'm gonna show you guys just some of the things that I enjoy doing on the daily that I think make a difference, and then you guys can share with me your tips. Maybe you take something away from this and you try it out, who knows. But let's start. So I woke up, I put my little headband on, and I've already washed my face just so I can get that out the way, because if I'm down here washing my face, you can't see me on the camera. So I've already done that. Next, I'm gonna do this. I try to wash my eyelashes. As you can see, they need a fill. They do need a fill, and I'm on Monday, which is tomorrow, literally, I'm getting a fill. So don't worry about that. But it's really important that you wash your lashes. And so I have this lash shampoo. It's literally from Amazon. And it came with this little pad and this. Pretty much, I just wet my lashes. This is just water. I wet my lashes over the sink. I use this to brush the solution into my lashes, and basically I hold right here because it's gonna get pretty wet, right? I hold it and I literally am just washing, scrubbing, foaming, and then I rinse it out. From there, I just go like this, really quick, comb my lashes out, and then they have to dry. So I did that also previously before I turned on the camera, just so they're already drying and they're not all wet and nasty. So now let's get into some of the beauty maintenance. So after I wash my face, guys, I've been influenced. I've never shaved my face ever. But when I recently got my eyebrows nano browed, the eyebrow lady was shaving my brows. And I was like, I thought she was gonna wax. I thought she was gonna thread them. I don't know. But she used this. And it was actually really precise. And so it's just like a very small blade. And mind you guys, I don't do a whole dermaplane. I'm scared of that. I'm really terrified that if I do a dermaplaning thing on my face, that my hair is gonna grow back and I'm gonna have a big dark hairy bush, a beard or something. So this is really all I'm using right on my brows. And she basically like pulled all my hair down and then just went. So I actually did that last night after my shower. But you guys, this, if you don't wanna, I mean, some people are really anti-threading. Like, I think my friend, she'll literally start crying when she got her lip threaded or her eyebrow threaded. So this is for those that just have a little cleanup to do. You don't wanna get threaded. You don't wanna go through the pain of like waxing. So this is just something I just started like last week. And I'm gonna let you guys know how the progress goes, because I also tried yesterday on my lip and chin. For those PCOS girlies out there who, you know, get darker hair on their face or anything, like, I was terrified of doing this, but I did it. So I'm gonna see how it goes. I'll let you know if it grows back any type of way. But as of right now, my skin's pretty clear. It's pretty clear. The next thing I do is just put some moisturizer on. So I just got this moisturizer from Sephora the other day, and I looked it up because specifically for my skin, I don't know what it is, but I get really dry right under my nose and then like right around my chin area. And so I started using this First Aid Ultra Cream, and it's very thick. So one thing about this is it's supposed to have intense hydration, and that's exactly why I wanted it, because I wanted to make sure that my skin is not gonna be dry. And I know some girls have like combination skin, like oily and dry. I feel like that's mine, But I rather have a little bit oily skin than dry skin, because oily skin, you could just kind of oil blot it and maybe put some mattifying like spray, etc. But when you have dry skin, you cannot really do much with that. Now that I have all of it on my face, this is what's been changing the game for me: sunscreen. Now, ladies, don't sleep on sunscreen, especially my women of color. We need to be putting sunscreen on. I swear, like a year or two ago, maybe 2 years ago, my friend was like, you need to be putting sunscreen on, especially because your skin pigment, da da da. I was like, yeah, I don't need sunscreen. I'm black. I like to tan. Like, I really don't need sunscreen. Don't think that way. That's not even how sunscreen works. So don't think that way and invest in some good sunscreen. It was like $30 and it's Korean. And one thing about me, I love Korean skincare. So this is actually a daily sunscreen and it's 50 plus. And I literally just grab this much on my hand and I rub it in. And one thing about this sunscreen is it is not oily and it has no white cast. Ladies, you do not want that white cast. I don't know how many times I've seen like TikToks of girls where they're trying on sunscreen and they're just rubbing it and rubbing it and rubbing it and it's just white. This is white, but it goes on super clear and that's why I love it. And it's super smooth too. All right, you guys, so now I've done the sunscreen, boom. Just to recap, these are the things that we did. We washed our face, we washed our lashes, we put on some moisturizer, we put on some sunscreen, and we also talked about, a little bit eyebrow razor. So those are the things that I do religiously. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of deodorant on. I know this is taking a different segue, but I just saw it here and I wanted to talk about it because I used to get like burns in my armpits and I was convinced it was from, what was the deodorant? I was using men's deodorant because I felt like men's deodorant was stronger and better. And I was using Old Spice. I used Degree first, like Degree Men, and then I used Old Spice. And ladies, that shit, I had like, I don't know what it's called, but I basically had like a rash every time I was using deodorant. And I thought, oh, like my skin's just dry, or like maybe I have to go to a dermatologist, like maybe I have eczema. No, it was that men's deodorant. I am convinced it was Old Spice. I'm convinced it was like burning my skin. But this is the Essentials natural deodorant, and pretty much I feel like there's a lot of essential oils in it, so it makes your underarm area just more moisturized. So I recommend this, and then just like dust your armpits, maybe if you are prone to sweating or whatever, with just some like baby powder. That's something that I do. I take like a big cotton thing and just like dab on areas, even like under your boobs, or like some people sweat like in here, back of your legs. Like you could just put dusting powder behind those areas after you use something like this, whatever, any other body deodorant, and you'll be good. All right, so now I've shown you pretty much the things I do to prep my face. One thing I wanted to call out was I use this at night. So for my lash girlies, when I was talking about washing my lashes, I actually wear this at night. And so it is a sleep mask, but it has little divots in it so that you're not pressing down on your lashes when you sleep. I also find myself wearing this big bonnet because of my braids. You could see they're really long. There's a lot of hair. They're a little heavy, but not too bad. But I don't like to wear them all the way up in like a pineapple, because the curls, especially with boho, are gonna get really knotted and tangled. So I grabbed one of these in the beauty supply. It's a little, she's been through a lot, but I wear her at night and my braids can basically just hang as usual, and I'll just lay on them like normal, and it avoids getting that like ratted, tangled sort of situation. So recommend. All right, you guys, I talked a lot, I showed a lot. That was all the skincare stuff. So now I'm gonna just move to my hair really quick, because like I said, this just has to last for like 24 more hours, you guys, okay? I don't know how I came up with this technique. I swear it wasn't something that I was really told. I didn't really see it on TikTok, but I thought about it and I was like, okay, these boho curls are really like tight and coily when they first come out the package, right? And then as you wear and tear, they start to get, like this. So I found this wand, the smallest wand possible on Amazon. And I was like, I can curl them. Like I can literally take each piece and boop, 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 and curl them, and they'll curl back to normal. So that's exactly what I do to keep my boho in check. I get actually a lot of compliments from like people in my apartment building or at work. They're like, dang, your hair really stays, like it still looks good. Yes, it takes some time, but it's because of this. So I'm gonna show you guys. Right now, I just, you know, slept on her. She's been through the pool, the adventure park, the rain. You guys, it's time for her to come out. But let me show you. Okay, so I don't need this to be super, super hot. I actually put it on the lowest setting. It's really easy to use. You just, it's on, off, plus and minus. And I only put it on 200, oh, I don't even think you guys can see that. 260 degrees, that's the lowest. Because this hair is human hair, but you know, it's not the best hair on earth. It's not, you know, bundles from Indonesia. I'm gonna just take one piece so I can show you guys the magic. Okay, here we go. Okay guys, this is a really good piece. So as you can see, these are all the boho strands. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, they actually don't look bad. They still have a curl pattern, so I'm actually really happy about that. Let me show you what I do to refresh. So for example, like this one and this one. I don't do every single piece because it's gonna take you a really long time. And for the most part, because there's so many curls, you can kind of get away with like doing a couple on each braid, or like one on each braid from maybe like the top half and the bottom half, and you'll be fine because it's all gonna kind of blend in. But I just take this piece, let me get closer for you guys, and I'm just curling it. I wand it all the way around to the very, very tippity tip end. Hold it, and then I let it go, and boom. Look at that, magic, witchcraft, witchcraft. Okay, so that's what I do, right? Look at the difference. Look at the difference between this and these. Amazing, right? So now I keep doing that, and let's just grab this one next so I could show you. This curl isn't that bad. Actually, let me show you a curl that's bad. That's what I think I should do. I should show you a curl that's pretty messed up so I could revive it back to life. This one is like no curl. It's just like a combed out piece of hair. So I'll do this one. But same thing, I go close on the wand and I just go all the way down like this. Hold it, and then you undo it, and boom, boom. That's what I do to my hair. And as you can see, especially the ones over on this side, I don't know what it is, but they're tangly. So I'm gonna do a few more of those in my hair once I actually fully get ready for DK and I's little date day. I think we're gonna go see Spider-Man, which just came out. So by the time you guys see this, Spider-Man would have been out, but we're gonna go see it. I think it just came out Friday, so I'm excited. That is the reason why I'll probably zhuzh up my hair a little bit before we leave. Like I mentioned earlier, I don't like getting dry. I hate having dry skin. I don't want to be flaky or like, you know, just certain areas. I hate that. And especially when I'm vlogging, you guys, this camera picks up everything. Everything. These are all things that I'm like, if it looks good in the camera, we good, because this camera gets everything. After face, hair is done, typically this is after I'm dressed. I'm not gonna put it on right now because I'm still wearing my pajamas. I don't want all the good smelling and moisturizing stuff to get on these, but I do use this Brazilian nut body butter. Trader Joe's, you guys have to stop sleeping on Trader Joe's. The body butters that they have, they smell so good and they're super hydrating. Like, I'm not gonna lie, what's in this? Okay, there's a lot of stuff in it, but for the most part, it's pretty natural compared to maybe some other body butters. And lastly, I actually put on this body oil that I customized and created from Old Factory. It's funny because they literally just put this tag on it that says my scent. But the scent that's in here, you guys, oh my gosh, it smells like the Bougie Marshmallow perfume. that bougie marshmallow perfume that everyone loves, like I recreated that in this body oil. So I basically just put this here. I just want to show you guys how moisturizing this body oil is. Watch. For those of you that don't really like the greasy, oily look, it's not that, but you do have a little bit of shine afterwards. So I just love that. I just love my little body oil. But that's it, you guys. That's all my skincare for the day. My skincare routine at night is a little bit different, and it has some more holy grails that I use. So I'm gonna show you guys that before I go to bed. But right now, I think DK is actually doing some meal prep. I'm gonna go sneak over there and see what he's making. I guess typically we have a meat, a rice, and a vegetable. And so if I were to guess what he's making right now, I think it's ground turkey, probably just white rice, and then he usually does peppers and onions or broccoli sometimes. So let's see if I'm right. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, vlog. Good morning.
What you got cooking?
Right now we're currently doing, I'm currently doing a meal prep, you know what I'm saying? So let me just walk y'all through, okay? We got all of the plates over here.
Ground
Tiana
turkey.
only eats 3 out the week, so I got her 3 right here. And then I have my 5 right here. And then over here, we got the broccoli, all the broccoli, you know what I'm saying? And then we got the mixed vegetables. So we got green peppers, red peppers, onions, and then I got the rice. Yeah, y'all, this is our Sunday routine. I try to wake up, like sometimes I'll do it during church, but I'll come out here and I'll make our weekly lunch. So yeah, that's what I've been working on for the past 30 minutes.
Yay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course, of course.
All right, guys. Well, now that we know what's for prep, I'm actually gonna be doing a little bit of my walking pad. This is something I try to incorporate, like, I try to incorporate it probably like once a week. I'm not gonna lie. I want to do it more, but pretty much I do a walking pad and I turn on like a show. Maybe like Grey's Anatomy has been like what I've been enjoying so far. But I'll turn on Grey's Anatomy, I'll turn on Stranger Things, and I'll just walk on my walking pad for like 30 minutes. I've got my
Oh shit. I'm gonna show him the storm.
Yeah, show him the storm.
Here, I'll show him. Oh my goodness.
That thunder's like 10 seconds long.
Damn. All right, I'll go ahead and put you back right here.
Okay, let me show you guys my little setup here. So we've got the walking pad, got it on its little incline. And yeah, I'll probably do some walking for like 20-30 minutes. I just want to get some exercise since today we are really not going to be going outside. It's storming, as you heard and saw, for the most part, when I'm not really going to go to the gym or I'm just like trying to be focused on work and I'm sitting here all day. I try to do some walking on the walking pad just to get me up and moving, just get my body moving. So I'll probably change into a little workout set and then I'll be right back. You guys, look how dark it got. This is scary. It's just like a big black cloud outside. So you guys can see me. I'm gonna turn on this light. And yeah, this is my little workout fit. Just got a headband, put the hair on my face. I'm literally in Crocs because it's really not that serious. I'm not gonna be sprinting. And this walking pad actually goes up to, I think, like 4 miles per hour. I probably go up to like 3 miles per hour, just so, here, I'll show you guys. When I go up to 3 miles per hour, it's just gonna be a nice leisurely walk. Watch. Okay, so this is 3 miles per hour right here. And you see it, a little strut. Basically, from now, I just pop in my earphones. Of course, you know what I'm gonna be listening to is the new Ariana Grande album. Yes, I'm obsessed. I mean, this is gonna be 2 weeks later from when it came out, but right now it just came out on Friday, so I've just been listening to it non-stop. But that's what's gonna get me through probably in the next 30 minutes. It's 1:30. We have our Spider-Man movie at 3:30, so that's just enough time to get a little walk in, and then I'll see you guys after. All right, you guys, just a little fit check for you, just something light. Did a small beat. Then you see just some New Balances, some jeans, a little Aritzia bodysuit. Let's see what DK's got on. I think he was getting dressed as well. Hello.
What?
Want to show your fit?
Oh.
Let's do a fit check.
Okay.
All right, tell the people what you got
on. Well, I'm not wearing these. These are just some Birks. But then yeah, just a basic black T-shirt that you got me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I think it's from
Uniqlo.
Uniqlo. Yep. And then just some jean shorts that are
Those are
distressed
nice.
at the bottom. You know, just want to be comfortable. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Want to be comfy. Don't want to be uncomfortable in the mall. I mean, not mall, in the movie theater.
But anyways, guys, we're about to head out. We probably have like a 20-minute drive, and then we're gonna stop and try and get some food before we head into the theater. Like I said, we're seeing Spider-Man. It just came out this weekend, so I'm super excited to see how it is. I will probably just bring my camera into the car, but then worst case, I'll probably just switch back to my phone just to make it easier. And if I want to bring you guys with me into the theater or whatever, I'll just probably switch to my phone. So we're about to head out in about 5 minutes, and I'll see you guys a little bit later. All right, we're going down to, I think, a food hall area. Oh, they have dumpling district, midnight treats. Wait, this is cool. I could get whatever I want. All right, guys, DK made a decision.
Yeah.
He got a sandwich. Me, I'm still torn because I want movie theater food. I know that's kind of weird, but like I want popcorn and I want a pretzel. So
It's because you don't go to the movie theater often. So like
Yeah.
when you have the chance to.
I'm gonna just probably get a boba and then eat your fries. And then
All right, what you getting? What
I'm gonna just go with the OG milk tea. That's on the best sellers right there.
Oh yeah,
I'm
kung
gonna
fu.
just try that with regular boba, regular sugar, less ice. And then we got DK trying one as well. He's trying the coffee milk tea.
Hey.
All right, y'all. We found a little area where we can sit. It's a little less rowdy over here. There was a
Cool
lot of
little
music.
vibe.
Yeah.
Cool little vibe.
All right, let's try. This is your first time trying milk
Well, I
tea.
feel like it's not real boba tea because I didn't get the little things.
But
I
milk
don't.
tea is still a thing.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's try it. Let's see how you liked it.
No, I probably won't get this again.
What's wrong?
It's weird.
Yeah, yours isn't the best.
It's like I don't know. It's weird. There we go. She got
Okay.
some of the fries. Here's your napkin.
Thank you.
Here's your ranch. Here's your ketchup. Here's the extra fries that fell.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, we're about to eat really quick and then go into the movie, and so I'll just see you after, and we'll let you know on a scale of 1 to 10 how it is. I gave it a 9 out of 10. I think it was a 9 out of 10. I definitely think I have to get caught up back on some of the other movies. Like, I know somehow all these connect, and I feel like I've watched a lot of them. I just haven't watched them recently, and maybe doing that in order I would understand more. But for the most part, the movie I felt had good action. I feel like it also didn't, like, you didn't know what was gonna happen next, but some parts I'm like, wait, who's this person, how'd they come about, etc. So I feel like maybe watching some of the past movies would help. But overall, 9 out of 10. What would you give it?
I would give it a 7.43.
Okay.
7.43. Nah, it was alright. I think they incorporated, like, I don't know if anybody watching this vlog has seen the trailer for Avengers Doomsday, but in Avengers Doomsday, they incorporate X-Men, the Fantastic Four, and what was it? X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Avengers. So all of them are in one movie, and I think in this one they incorporated like all of them, like low key a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, they tried to, you know.
Yeah.
So that was one thing I liked, but it wasn't bad. You know, I'm a little harsh critic. You know what I'm saying, a little harsh critic, but it was alright. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. All right, friends, I just set you up again. We're in my bathroom now, as you can see, back in my apartment, and I am tired, y'all. I really want to show you my nighttime routine, so I'm about to jump in the shower and change to my pajamas, and then I'll show you guys just like what I use to take off my makeup, how I try to keep my face snatched before I go to bed with my gua sha and all that good stuff. So give me about 20 minutes and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I'm out the shower, got my pajamas on, and I'm ready to wash this makeup off. So first thing I wanted to show you guys was I told you guys not to sleep on Trader Joe's, and I meant it. Because these, I'm not going to lie, I would buy like 10 of these if I could, because low-key they're always sold out. But these micellar water makeup wipes, I think they're better than the Neutrogena ones. I also am like a little spooky about the Neutrogena ones because I heard that they were causing, but look, I'm gonna keep my opinion about that to myself. But these help take off the makeup, and then after I use these, I go in even with micellar water just to make sure everything's off. So give me 2 seconds. All right, I just washed my face as well as my lashes, and don't worry, like I said, I'm getting a fill tomorrow. So all right, so now I'm going in with this moisturizer that I showed you guys earlier. So I'm just gonna hurry up with this portion. Okay, now the moisturizer is on. This is the most important part. I went ahead and got a stainless steel gua sha. It's stainless steel. It actually is cold, which I really enjoy. I know they have like the rose quartz ones and the jade ones, but this one actually is supposed to be a little bit better for your face if you run into like breakouts or irritation from using a gua sha. I am not a professional. All right, you're gonna see me use it, but I just started using it like a month or two ago and I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna show you guys. You wanna make sure that you have some form of oil or moisturizer on your face. You don't want your face to be dry when you do this. And you wanna make sure you wash it, which I already did. So this is what I do. I basically just focus on the jawline. It's just something that I feel makes me feel snatched, and also I've seen TikTok transformations of people doing it. So who knows, maybe I do look snatched from this, but I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I do it. And then I'll move on to this side of my face. So as you can see, I'm stopping right below my ear and then pressing down and then doing the same thing. And so this is something that I've tried to incorporate each night when I remember, but it's really easy, and it's something that I think just elevates kind of your skincare routine. And so yeah, you'll have a little bit of redness, but for the most part, it's just something that I've enjoyed including. And if you have the extra time or want to try it, I suggest you do. This one is the Sachu Stainless Steel Gua Sha. I think I just got it from Ulta, and then it comes with a little bag that I can place it in so it stays nice and clean. And then I also use, I don't know why the whole branding came off, but this is the Kiehl's Avocado Eye Mask. And this, I don't know you guys, it might be a placebo effect, but I love it. I put it on every night, and I just use my fourth finger here and I'm just tapping it all across my eye. I think that one thing about a lot of skincare is consistency. Like, you want to make sure you're doing the same thing over and over again before you try to see if there's, you know, a result obtained. And for the most part, I've been doing this for about a month, and I would say that my dark circles have slowly lightened up. So all right, the next things I show you guys have been holy grails of mine for like the past few years. I told you, I went to a dermatologist. I went on Accutane back in like high school into college, into freshman year of college, and then that was it. And now, right after that, my dermatologist started to introduce me to tretinoin. I swear it gives you just glass soft skin, and I have religiously been putting this on for a few years now. And then the final thing I just started to introduce like probably a year ago is azelaic acid. So both of these products are definitely things that have to be prescribed by a dermatologist, but I will say that it's worth it. It elevates the game. It definitely helps. Like, I think this is the reason why I don't have like 30 different skincare things. I just use both azelaic acid and tretinoin, and I just rub them in each night along with a moisturizer, and then putting Vaseline around the areas that get pretty dry. Now, you guys, I'm not no beauty guru, okay? I'm just showing you the things that I like and what I think works. So take it with a grain of salt, if you will. I feel these are the things that are like tried and true that I have put on my skin that have really helped. So I hope that this was informative. I would love to know if you guys use some of this stuff because I know I can't be alone. I know a few of my friends definitely we like compare like what's working, what's not working. And so I think overall, if you were to get like a couple of these things, I would get this. This is very hydrating and the best. I would also get the sunscreen that I mentioned, and then check out your dermatologist, see if one of these things is going to be beneficial for your skin. But yeah, this is pretty much all I do for my face. Thank you so much for sticking with me through the end of this vlog. I hope that some of these tips were helpful. Let me know in the comments if you end up trying any of these things or if you have any recommendations for me. Please let me know. But I appreciate you guys for making it through this vlog, and I will see you next time. Bye.